Well, in the playroom, we tend to try and make it a safe place for kids to process anything that's going on for them. For kids, play is really their way to work through any kind of stuck emotions or things that just aren't making sense to them. But to ask them to talk is really tricky because their brains just aren't there. So if we can allow them to play, they kind of have a safer place to process that. It's not directly about them. It can be about a character that they're playing with. It can be, you know, in a story, it has nothing to do with them, but yet they can tell what's going on for them. Or perhaps they won't even tell us, but they'll just act out and they can find a new ending to the story. And what's that?
Two eyes.
He's got two eyes right there. And what else? A body. A leg. And 2 feet.
And two.
2 feet.
Who is that? It's the person.
It's a person. Okay, you gotta pump it. I think that's all the balls in there. Are we missing one? Oh. Okay, here you go. Yeah, so again, it's about setting limits. So if you notice, he wasn't shooting at me. And if he had tried to shoot at me, then we would establish that it's not okay to shoot at me. But he can shoot at the chalkboard or the wall or the floor. So giving him alternatives, which is pretty common at home as well. Kids will want to try and do something because they're upset. And that's okay that they're upset, but we just need to give them alternatives. So it's not okay to hit your sister because she's, you know, annoying you, but you can go calm down in your room. You can come over here and play with me. You can go get a glass of water. But we just want them to learn that it's not the feeling that's inappropriate, and it's not using a Nerf gun that's inappropriate. The violence comes from how you use it. Okay. So is that Mr. Angry?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pump and you push. Let's get that Mr. Angry. Oh. Because that Mr. Angry gets us sometimes, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, almost. Try again. I'll pump and you push. Okay. Oh, you got that Mr. Angry right here. Should we erase him? He's not so powerful now. 3 targets. This one's sad. This one's angry. What should this one be?
Happy.
Happy? Okay. And when you hit one of the targets, we're going to talk about that feeling. So, can you pump it or do you want to?
I want to hit the happy.
Okay, well, we have to pump it first. You want to hit the happy. Nice work, my friend. You hit the happy.
What?
So, what makes you happy? Can you tell me what makes you happy? Or what makes you happy?
Your feeling.
Happy's a feeling.
I want to.
I get happy when I'm with my family. What makes you happy?
I want to.
The reason I would do something like put up different feelings and have them shoot was just to get him to learn that there's different feelings, to be able to eventually express those words. Because as much as I love play, unfortunately in the real world, kids can't always express how they're feeling in play. So if they're upset at school, sometimes they need those words to be able to say, it really makes me angry when this kid keeps picking on me, or I get really frustrated when I don't understand the questions. So for this little guy, I'm just trying to give him some feeling words, and that's a fun game to get him to begin kind of understanding what different feelings are. So I wouldn't actually interpret whether it means anything if he hits them. I think it's, you know, just kind of him picking. And it might let me know which words he knows better. So he might understand happy more. That's pretty typical that kids understand I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm scared. Those are kind of the 4.
Hit that. Easy.
Good try. Oh, we didn't succeed, but we can try again. We're not just playing. It might appear that way, but we are actually doing just as parents would be doing in counseling, where we're trying to either resolve a problem that the child is going on. So some kids come in with specific problems that they need help learning how to solve. For example, there's a bully at school and they don't know how to deal with it. So in play, we could learn different solving or solutions to that problem. Or it might be something that's happened that there's no solvable problem, but they can learn to have the control over their emotions and not feel like their emotional states controlling them. So if something made them really scared and hurt, we can help them process that so it's more manageable and they're no longer kind of ruled by the fear anymore.